Expand your dreams.
Marm! Mr. Keegan, you've been avoiding the question and all of America wants to know the answer. What is Dan Quayle's golf handicap?
Treadway?
Hey, sounds right, looks right, but is it the real Kevin Keegan? Only his partner knows for sure.
Treadway, what the hell are you doing here?
Nice to see you too, Keegs. Quick, the Beep's handicap.
6. You know, you scared the hell out of me.
Oh, I wanted to surprise you.
Whoa, what's in the bag?
6-pack of beer, quarter tequila, 2 limes, and a present for Jenny.
Scotch. Who said I wasn't a thoughtful godfather? Hey, listen, I'm sorry about the window, but my American Express card wasn't making it.
Great, where's Carl Malden when you need it?
Yeah, the network will buy you a new window. Here. Have a drink. Salute. To partners in crime and to the perfect story. And all that noise. Beck, I should have killed you when I had the chance to put you out of your misery. Nice place you got here. Cozy. So how's high school?
Hasn't changed.
You ever miss the action?
Oh, you mean those 3 nights I spent in jail in San Salvador?
Bad luck.
Or how about the time that I was dragged from the car by that patrol in Nicaragua?
It was a bum tip.
Bethesda?
Forget I said anything.
Consider it forgotten. So, to what do I owe the dubious pleasure?
Well, I got a story here. I need a place to crash. I figure you and I can have some laughs and split the per diem. The partners in crime into the perfect story.
That noise.
That nasty noise at it again. But Domino's Pizza is hot and fresh because it's delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. For hotter, fresher pizza, call Domino's Pizza. Nobody delivers better.
Play the 7-Up final match game. All the excitement of college basketball. Every 5 seconds, someone's bottle cap can instantly score free 7-Up or the chance to win $10,000 if they match that final championship-winning score. Hurry and take your shot.
Can one light mayonnaise taste that much better? A nationwide taste test proves the best tasting light is Hellman's Light.
It's no surprise to me. It's Hellman's.
Hellman's Light Mayonnaise. With half the calories, bring out the best.
You know, Keeks, I really need an ace camera. Should be quick and it's local.
Yeah, well,
Oh, this is nice. What do you call this? Neo-Spanish-American style? Something like that?
something like that. You were saying?
Look, I need a little visual help with this story of mine. Nothing much, just a Keegan touch.
Forget it.
Look, why do you waste your time corrupting the minds of the American youth when you can make twice as much messing with the minds of the general public?
Fame precedes you.
Yes, hell.
Emily, there's somebody I want you to meet. Emily Walker, Dave Treadway, Emily Walker.
Oh, nice to meet you.
That's been met. You have great eyes.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Dave's a field reporter for the network news.
Oh, of course. I knew I recognized you. Kevin was your partner.
Well, we should really say I was Kevin's partner. Without him, I'd be doing the local news in Eureka.
Well, that's not really true.
Kevin doesn't talk much about his past.
Well, that's his biggest flaw, his modesty and his wardrobe. But when it comes to rolling tape, Kevin was the best. The man never blinked.
I hope you're discounting large portions of what you're hearing.
I'll bet you he never told you about the time he pushed me out of the way of an oncoming tank in a firefight in El Salvador.
No.
Or there was this incident with the Border Patrol in Nogales.
Look, there's only a minute before class.
Or there was a time we staked out Bill Casey's hospital room and caught Bob Woodward sneaking in. That's where I got my big network break.
None of it. I would love to hear more.
Well, why don't you come to dinner with us tonight? 7 o'clock, downtown, 5th and El Dorado. It's a hangout for reporters. A place called Darwin's. Come on down and we'll see what evolves.
Great. I'll see you then.
Forget it, Dave. I'll see right through you. We're talking X-ray vision.
Is there anything between you two guys?
What, you couldn't feel the electricity?
More on Thursday's all-conference track meet at Roosevelt. Here's Sherman Fisher with his views on our running ruse.
Finally, an FDR student has a shot at being all-conference champ in the glamour event, the 100 meters. The athlete, Harold Ross. His goal, to become the all-conference champ in the 100 meters. In a personal best to beat Barnes, he will surely be this reporter's pick for FDR Athlete of the Year. At Promethean Pencil Neck, majors everywhere when I say, Harold, you're winning for all of us.
Well, speak for yourselves, pencil whips, and we're out of here.
You're clear. Morning, everybody.
Wow, Dave Treadway?
Dave Treadway?
I've seen
Yes.
the show. He's great.
Dave and I used to work together.
What Mr. Keegan means to say is that we did a full metal gonzo from one end of this business to another. Kick your shoes off, Keeg, sit a spell. I'll take care of everything.
That's what I'm afraid of.
You always like this?
Yes. Yeah.
Today we're going to talk about the trade secrets of TV journalists. Ambush interviews, unnamed sources, and stakeouts.
Wait a minute. You and Mr. Keegan?
Just exaggerating a little.
I'm not exaggerating at all. This is the guy you want by your side when you want to nail some CEO whose company is making tainted baby food.
What did you do?
We just got hold of a memo.
We're in this guy's office, and he's saying the food is safe. And right there on his desk is a memo from his own product safety division complaining of contamination. Kevin sees this, gives me the high sign. So I suggest to this weasel CEO that he look better over by the window. He gets up. Kevin Keegan's viewfinder magically focuses in on the memo. We ran the story, and the company stock plummeted 30 points.
You gave that up for this? Well, in my previous and completely irresponsible incarnation, I did operate by 2 rules. The camera never blinks.
And there's no such thing as going too far. For starters, let's talk about ambush interviews. Does anyone know what the most important element of any stakeout is? Huh? Beer nuts. Yeah, I always said hunger strikes make great TV. Bianca Jagger. You don't say. Gridlock like you wouldn't believe. Bumper to bumper. Yeah, I'll call you as soon as we get the first off-ramp. Nice horn.
Think he believed you?
I did not become a journalist to do PR for celebrities every time they decide not to eat between meals.
Next, you'll be telling me you prefer real news.
Damn straight. Immortality. That's why I do it. My face on TV, my voice, my words.
Just like I thought. Selfless.
Bigger the ego, better the reporter.
Hey, World eating records according to the Guinness Book. Check it out. 17 bananas in 2 minutes. 424 clams in 8 minutes. Some guy even ate a coffin. Now that is immortality.
Sounds like indigestion. Oysters, pancakes, peanuts, 146 seconds. We'll need witnesses.
No problem.
World beer nut champ. This is why I became a journalist. What's your excuse?
I just wanted to make a difference. 46 seconds and counting.
We're in El Salvador, beating the bushes with the rest of the press corps. Well, the night we filed the Contra's resupply story, Bulldog's satellite time was right before ours. So we set up the cameras side by side. He reads 2 sentences and keels over at my feet. His big Havana cigar's burning a hole straight through his copy. Dead as I'm alive. Either pick Bulldog up off the floor or make my deadline. First thing Bulldog ever said to me was that the only scoop I'd ever get would be over his dead body. He was right.
Speaking of dead bodies, I believe some of you still owe me faculty profiles.
I'm sorry, Mr. Keegan, but after what we...
Then get a different yardstick, because your stories are due on Friday. And remember, what you heard here today is merely an example of what some TV journalists do, not what you should be doing.
It's really a miracle. Harold Ross, from gangly geek to winner's circle in under 2 semesters. Tell us, Harold, what's your secret?
Well, hard work, a healthy diet, and a great trainer. I couldn't have done it without all your help. The pep talks, the training tapes, the,
Selfless devotion?
Yeah, all of it. Now, what do we say?
If you're in the winner's circle, I'm in the winner's circle.
Right.
This is Sherman Fisher for TV101.
I've heard of Revenge of the Nerds, but this is ridiculous.
Okay, this is the one right here. Thanks a lot, Eddie. Louis. Reporters.
So, you've been hitting around for about 23 hours now. What do you want?
I want you behind the camera and me in front of it, just like you.
You remember that big neo-Spanish-American building where we were today? I have a job.
People change jobs all the time. You did. I was there.
So what's the big scoop?
I thought you had midterms to correct.
Well, I have a mild interest in half the expense money, house cut.
It's about a congressman who led the fight to cut the government's drug enforcement budget.
So?
He's getting kickbacks from a cocaine kingpin, and I know where they're going to meet. For a do-gooder like you, it's the perfect story. Hey! My evening is complete. How you doing? Drinks for you, sir? This pretty lady needs,
A club soda.
And bring my friend a zombie. Better make it a double. Me, I'll have a beer.
I thought they only let reporters into this dump.
Oh, Waldman, you old hack.
Dave Treadway, Zeke Roberts. Zeke, this here's one of the craziest reporters you're ever gonna meet.
Aren't you the one that got those wild combat shots last year in Nicaragua?
Well, with the light level so low, I never thought...
He's the one.
Well, actually...
You can introduce me.
Forgive me, Paul Waldman, Zeke Roberts, Kevin Keegan, Emily Walker,
you guys sit down and have a drink.
it's on the network.
Let me get you a chair.
Hey, I hear you were with Johnson when he died.
Bulldog?
I was with him, all right. We're in El Salvador, beating the bushes with the rest of the press corps.
Paul's
Well, on the night we filed
CBS.
the contract,
I'm a reporter at Channel 12.
Oh, do you like it?
right before ours.
It's okay.
So we set up
I'd rather be out in the field like Dave.
With me so far?
What do you do?
I'm an English teacher.
She's the head of the department. Beauty and brains. Well, like I was saying, we set up the cameras side by side. Bulldog reads 2 sentences and keels over at my feet. His big Havana cigar is burning a hole straight through his copy. Well, I've got 2 options. Either pick Bulldog up off the floor or make my deadline. First thing Bulldog ever said to me.
And you,
I'll ever
Keegan,
make
is that the
over
name?
his deadline.
Excuse me? I just wondered what you
He
do.
was right.
I'm Dave's cameraman.
seriously.
This calls for a toast. Salute to partners in crime. To the perfect story.
Madge!
I know what's coming next.
I soaked in it. Madge! I soaked in it. Madge! I soaked in it!
Well, it finally soaked in. Original or lemon lime Palmolive softener.
Your family will love to put it on. This is a fabric softener for a softness so comfortable. So put it on with Fab.
For years, we had a love affair. Then we found out the butter we loved had cholesterol. But now hearts are soaring once again as people are discovering the fresh butter taste of...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is the name of a new sweet cream buttermilk, so it really tastes like butter. But without the cholesterol to spoil the romance. Believe it's not butter.
I never thought it could be this good again.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you...
Imagine a game with over 70 million prizes. Enough for 1 out of 3 people. Introducing Scrabble at McDonald's. Just collect the right game pieces and spell the winning words, or win instantly a back, a refreshing Sprite, or $1 million. Could change your whole life. Play Scrabble at McDonald's. In a word, you can win.
Next, Oscar Fever, the hoopla, the hype, the very serious business of winning. The envelope, please, on West 57th, next.
The party's over when Kate and Allie meet the IRS.
3,270. Just another lonely kid looking for a way out.
I was drinking and smoking and snorting coke when I was 12 years old.
15 and getting straight Tuesday.
After last night, I thought you might ditch us for the romantic.
Say the same thing about you.
I wasn't the one who said he was Dave's cameraman.
Well, I wasn't the one who was nibbling on his ear all night.
We weren't nibbling.
You'll be telling me you weren't kissing, just trading after dinner mints?
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were jealous.
Hey, I'm just looking out for your best interest.
I'll keep an eye on them myself, thank you very much. Besides, you were the one who told everyone at dinner you were a network cameraman.
Okay, so I am jealous.
Kevin.
Well, not about you. Well, a tiny bit about you. It's more than that, though. It's the whole thing. Dave blows into town, reckless and crazy as ever, hot on the trail of some big story, charming the local women, buying drinks for the house with his expense account. I mean, it's a lifestyle, you know? I mean, there's somebody who's out there who's really doing it. And what am I doing? Teaching school and making late payments on my Sears card.
Being a teacher is nothing to be ashamed of.
I know. When I'm with Dave, he just reminds me of that edge, that excitement that you feel when you're on a real story. That's why I agreed to help him out on this one. I don't want to forget what that feels like.
Just remember, you had a lot of good reasons to quit journalism. And according to you, Dave Treadway was one of them.
Don't worry. One story, that's all I'm doing.
I'm just looking out for your best interests. And your students.
All right, anybody look interesting yet?
This teacher profile report's gonna be fun.
So basically, you don't need a subject, you need a victim.
Exactly.
All right, how about Hanscom?
Nah, he never did anything wrong in his life, besides giving me a D.
Yeah. All right, well, how about Mrs. Filbert?
Yeah. Best we could hope for would be a home ec scandal.
Hey, you never know, she may have embezzled some biscuits.
Oh, Scotty and Schaefer are at it again. Just Miss Burton breaking up the fight. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
What? I got a story. Talking at 10 on the Oprah scale of scandal.
What? Miss Burton?
About 3 years ago, when my brother was here, there was a big rumor going around about our very own Miss Burton.
Yeah. Yeah? What?
See, that Miss Burton used to teach PE over at Wilson High. Except when she was at Wilson, she taught boys PE, and her name was Mr. Burton.
Get out of here, man.
Come on.
Open the door.
Sit down.
Mrs. Burton had his sex change.
That's the rumor. We need proof, though.
Don't look at me. I ain't checking.
Come on, Geraldo. I got an idea.
Sure. There have been some matters. The discovery of a toxic dump, a student council votes being eaten by a computer virus, student watch program gone sadly astray, and most recently, the driver's ed fiasco. But even taking all these into account, I'd have to say that in general, with these exceptions, life at Roosevelt has been, well, better than usual.
Thank you, Principal Stedman.
Ladies, cookies? My mother, bless her heart, made them.
No, thanks. I wouldn't want to compromise my journalistic integrity.
I'm just on camera, all right?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a hall check to attend to. When you finish packing, Mrs. Donaldson will issue you a pass. Good day.
Thanks again, Mr. Stedman. We really appreciate this.
Chocolate chips, these are the best.
Stedman on Stedman, it's just not going to work like I thought it was.
To do this profile right, we need to dig deeper. Get under your skin. Oh, please, I'm eating.
What would Dave Treadway do in this situation? Where would he look? Who would he talk to get the inside scoop on the real Mr. Stedman?
I'm going to talk to whoever made these cookies. Here's Mom!
Come on, Harold. Feel the burn. Want it. Taste it. Pump those arms. Lift those legs. Thighs parallel to the ground. Not bad for an egghead.
Need to make 10-5.
You need to review tape.
You think I can win?
Let's put it this way. I've calculated the average times the conference finalists and measured their rates of improvement against yours.
And?
Statistically speaking, you're gonna kick butt.
What was the call card? Because I'm not playing gin until I know the call card.
Nice place, Keegs. Only you would sell out for something other than money.
Quit changing the subject, and I didn't sell out.
Admit we had fun, and I'll tell you the call card.
We had lots of fun.
Damn straight. 9 of clubs.
Is Jenny sick? Well, have you called a doctor? Well, what's that supposed to mean? This one is a big story. He is not.
Love you too, Sandy.
I know I said I'd be home in a couple of days. Well, 6 is a couple.
Keegs, get off the phone. She's here.
Tell Jenny I'll be home soon.
Come on, Keegs. If she gets inside, we've lost her.
Sandy, I gotta go. Sandy? Sandy! Damn! Sandy? Sandy, wait, don't hang up, it's me. Yeah, fine. Look, I'm sorry, I guess I just didn't expect you to be home. Is Jenny there?
Ah, right here. Sweet ginger brown.
Hi, sweetheart. How's my girl? Guess who I'm sitting with? Your godfather. Yeah, the little man on the TV set. He brought you a present. Well, it's a surprise. Something you probably won't be able to open till early next century. Honey, do you remember when Daddy used to do TV stories? Uh-huh. Gummy bears are on. Yeah, okay, you can go watch. I love you too. Bye. How come what you love doing always seems to interfere with the people you love?
I always figured it was the other way around. You owe me $75. I'll get it out of your check.
Listen, Dave, I've been thinking about that, and to be honest, I'm not so sure I can do it.
Sure you can. You're a cameraman.
I'm a teacher.
And I'm Diane Sawyer. One story.
Look, Dave, can't you get somebody else to do this?
Hey, no one else will do. You're the man, Keegan. See, this is my comeback story. I got fired.
You're serious?
Come on, Keegan. With this story, I could get back on the air. I need your help, Kevin.
If the story's as good as you say, you can get any shooter in town.
I kicked around for 10 years on the local news before you and I hooked up. We made the network together. We brought out the best in each other. And right now, there's one story between me and obscurity, and I need nothing short of the best.
Track stars like Harold Ross aren't born. They're made. Forged like iron in a weight room furnace. 37. 38. 39. 40. Like I'm...
Don't ever make me look bad, all right? Don't ever destroy my confidence.
Calm down. I was just trying to help.
I don't need your help, all right?
Relax. Whatever you say, just relax.
Relax! If I relax... There, you did it right. Maybe you don't want me to win, huh? Is that it?
Of course I want you to win.
Yeah!
Here, take a drink.
No one goes in here. What are you trying to do to me anyway, huh? What are you doing in my stuff? What, do you think I cheat? Is that it? You think I'm gonna send it on you? Sure, man.
In over half the homes in America, people rely on Kenmore appliances. No other brand can out-sparkle, out-fluff, or out-satisfy a Kenmore. So you don't have to go far to find the best. Come over to our house. Kenmore is 1 out of 2 homes in America and excludes Sears.
There's nothing more exciting than a fast break. To Pizza Hut for a great supreme deal where exceptional leaping ability and blazing speed both come into play in pursuit of Pizza Hut's Supreme Pizza, loaded with 6 mouth-watering toppings. Now get 1 medium for $8.99 or better yet, 2 for just $4 more. And that's a deal worth running out for.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
TV101 will continue.
When Goldie Hawn coaches football at Central High, she gets a team that respects her, a team that's solidly behind her, and most of all, a team that's completely on top of their game.
Are you sure I'm the right person for this job?
Kick off with Goldie Hawn in the uplifting Gridiron Comedy Wildcats, Tuesday.
A crime that can't be ignored.
Sometimes I get hit too.
When Daddy is the enemy, who will protect the child? The Equalizer, after 48 hours, Thursday.
This is CBS.
Hot dogs! Hot dogs! Hot dogs!
Hot dogs, now appearing at the Jefferson County Kennel Club, where you can win big. Experience the thrill of greyhound racing Monday through Saturday in the First Turn Clubhouse. Gourmet dining in our traditional Turf Club restaurant. Daily doubles, quinellas, trifectas, superfectas. They're all here, and you can bet it's fun. How can you win if you haven't been?
Jefferson County Kennel Club, Monticello, Florida. These dogs are hot.
Has your living room lost its freshness? Well, Landmark Furniture Galleries can help you freshen up for spring with fabulous savings on quality name brand sofas, love seats, and chairs. Names like Drexel Heritage, Century, Schoonback by Henredon, Thomasville, and Flair by Bernhardt. Right now at Landmark, save 30% on all merchandise on all sofas, love seats, and chairs in stock. It's springtime in Tallahassee at Landmark Furniture Galleries, 2810 Capitol Circle Northeast.
Fight some morning fog, a pretty Easter Sunday. A complete weather story at 11.
Fired? What happened?
Somewhere between the $30,000 in unaccounted for expense money and the time that he posed as a bathroom attendant to get an exclusive with George Bush, the network started rethinking their investment.
So one story is going to get him back on the air?
It's happened.
And you have to be the cameraman to make it happen.
We both did our best work together.
So he wants you back.
It's all in one story. Look, Emily, I owe the guy.
This wouldn't come under the heading of bad influence, would it?
You don't believe me?
You know, I don't know what to believe. There's a Keegan past and a Keegan future, and the wonderful mixed-up person. You know, it's hard to get close to someone who doesn't know what he wants from his life.
Cynthia!
That's a switch.
I'm doing some research for a story I'm doing about steroids.
Oh, you're in luck. It just so happens that Chuck Bender's an expert on the subject.
You are?
Relax. This is pure Bender, nothing artificial added. I just know about roids because the coach is always giving us the lecture.
What lecture?
Long-term side effects, lift-on-it growth. Short-term side effects, you lose your hair and your skin breaks out. Worse than usual.
Who would risk all that?
6.6% of all guys in high school use steroids. Not just athletes either. These days, a lot of little...
Sherman, Leslie, Fisher. Only my mom told me that. Does she know you're using? What is it, stuff Sherman in the locker week? Look, you don't understand. I understand. It's gotta be tough being a... No delts, no lats, no pecs. But Sherm, shooting steroids. It ain't worth it. You got it all wrong. I'd never do anything like that. Ugh, it's not my week.
You're not using.
Thanks, Dr. Bender, for that sophisticated analysis.
I'm sorry, I had to be sure. Guys that use are wound real tight. This stuff makes them so aggressive that the slightest thing could set them off. It's called roid rage. Now, if you'd have been using, you would have broken that hold easy.
Roid rage?
But I should have known you're too much of a wuss to go sticking yourself with needles.
Thanks, Chuck.
Glad I could help.
Catch you later. Harold, what are you doing?
I can't access these files. They're protected.
Not from us.
We got the access code. Dug it out of the trash.
Social security number.
Well, look, if you'd rather not, I can understand that. What are you kidding? Now that you got it, what do you do with it? Okay, now save that. And call up this... What?
Hey, check out the birthdays.
It's true. Well, someone was a he.
You see, Tony is Tanya.
Ms. Burton? Formerly Mr. Burton. The files don't lie. Ugly.
Journalism ain't pretty.
Neither is Tanya. Well, now what? We need confirmation.
We didn't have TV cameras when I was your age. Help yourself to some more tea. You know, Eddie's been a prince.
Eddie? Amanda and I are really grateful that you've taken the time to see us today, Mrs. Stedman.
Please, call me Mother Stedman. Now, what was it you wanted to talk about?
Well, Mother Stedman, our class project is to do a profile on your son, which usually means we do this really boring piece about where he went to school.
And what he majored in.
And how long he's been at Roosevelt.
And what his hobbies are.
And we already know all that. What we'd like to know more about is what he was like when he was our age.
Or even younger.
I think I have some baby pictures that I'll get for you if you'll excuse me, please.
Harold.
He's the best friend in the world, right? I know you wouldn't do anything to try to hurt me. I think I'm just tense about the meet tomorrow. You know, it's that pressure.
Is that all it is?
What else could it be?
I don't know. Lack of... Well?
Hey, tell you what happened yesterday? Give my first autograph.
That's really great, but...
Hey, listen, it's me, you know. We're a team. When I win that championship tomorrow, people are gonna know who we are. No more being invisible. Nobody cares about.
Don't you know what you're doing? No, you don't, or you wouldn't be doing it. It's wrong.
Don't you see? We're the ones who've been cheated. Hey, come on. We're a team, right?
You're on.
Doesn't feel right.
Yeah, you're out of practice.
It's been 3 hours.
Trust me, they'll show.
Maybe we should
let the State Department call him?
And I suppose we should wait to have Ted Koppel put her on Nightline. People in their love talking to reporters. We're modern-day confessors. Now, come on, Father Keegan. Fire the camera. Never blinks. And remember, use the zoom. It really captures the moment. Mrs. Williams, I'm Dave Treadway, WNTW News. We have information about your husband. I want you to know that this is the saddest day I spent as a reporter. Your husband's dead. He's been executed.
Kevin. Hey, Keegs. Come on. Showtime.
Wait a minute. Who's she? Where's the dealer? Where's the politician?
The details are different, but the players are the same. See that woman? The kid she's bearing has one of two dads, the coke kingpin or the congressman. Either way, we line.
Dave, the woman's practically in labor. Don't you ever stop?
We're talking mega ratings here. Now, come on, Kevin. She's getting... Okay, look, I'm sorry. I was afraid if I told you the truth, you wouldn't do it.
Would you lie about being fired, too?
No. That's the one thing. Will you come on? She's getting inside.
Well, you're right about one thing. I'm not doing this.
Fine. I'll do it myself. Now, give me the damn camera.
You'll do anything to get what you want. I can't believe I forgot that.
The camera, Keegs. I need the camera. So I guess this means I can't get you back, huh?
You broke into my apartment. You disrupted my class. You messed with the one adult relationship in my life of any value, and you conned me into this. I'd say you've already gotten me back.
Look me in the eye and tell me your adrenaline wasn't pumping, and you couldn't taste the action and feel the immortality. That's what guys like us live for. We got the last story, we'll get the next one. That's all we got, that's all we need.
Wrong, that's all you need. That was your goal. I just wanted to make a difference, remember?
You're a cameraman.
I was a cameraman. I am a teacher.
All right. I'll do the story myself.
Damn straight.
Because he's Speed Stick antiperspirant. Wide coverage and Speed Stick protection that glides on dry. For wetness and odor protection that's hard to beat. But treats you like a woman. Now also available in soft lilac and aloe fresh scent. Lady Speed Stick.
Play the 7-Up final match game. All the excitement of college basketball. Every 5 seconds, someone's bottle cap can instantly score free 7-Up or the chance to win $10,000 if they match that final championship-winning score. Hurry and take your shot.
That nasty noise at it again. But Domino's Pizza is hot and fresh because it's delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. For hotter, fresher pizza, call Domino's Pizza. Nobody delivers better.
Some car makers wouldn't put kids and fun in the same sentence. We think they belong in the same car. Introducing the new Access from Nissan.
The good waltz. Someone got into the vaults. In a case of do or die, it went bye-bye, and the only clue to catch a thief turned out to be just one red leaf. Murder, She Wrote. The private detective.
So we're having a little problem.
He's still getting himself in trouble.
That's to be tried for murder.
And he's still crazy like a fox. Sunday.
The best reporter on the beat. That's the signature of a great news organization. You always know when it's CBS News.
Hey,
You gonna wish me good luck?
You've got all the edge you need.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out.
Last call, 100 meters.
Hey, I'm gonna win.
The rest of the pack is way behind. It's Barnes, it's Ross. Barnes, Ross. Come on, Harold! Sides, parallel to the ground! Go, go! Go, go! The winner of the 100-meter race at a time of 10.5 seconds, Kent Barnes, conference's fastest human.
Stop it! Stop it, Harold! Harold, cut it out!
Stop, take it easy, you're hurting him.
Bring it up! Bring it up!
Harold, no one wants to hurt you.
Nobody's after me! Nobody!
They're not laughing at you.
Over here now.
Can't you see you need help? Everybody sees it, Sherm. What's going on?
I knew he was taking steroids. I knew this was going to happen. I didn't do anything.
Look, Sherm, he did it to himself.
I just wanted to believe we could be winners. Some winner.
Dave?
You got a couple of promising Hunter Thompsons in that class of yours, Kevin. Fear and Loathing at FDR. I love it. 3, you got a nice little corner of the world here, Kevin. I don't blame you for staying put. Oh, and 4, if I were you, I'd investigate your Miss Walker. I think she'd like that. What did you expect? An apology?
It was a privilege to profile one of our finest teachers. Mr. Felix's dedication to his students at Roosevelt is unbending, so much so that he gave up his only free period to teach an art class called Life in Motion. He says he owes it all to the
Does anybody have anything objective to say about this guy?
Mr. Keegan, a word, please.
Beck.
What's gotten into you?
Excuse me?
Into your students? Those video terrorists of yours? I just spoke to my mother.
Profile.
She showed them my baby pictures. They videotaped them. Oh, no. Immediately. Is that clear?
Perfectly clear.
Immediately.
Come in my office.
You have my most sincere apology.
It gets better. After some interrogation, I found out why they wanted to spy on me. It seems they think I used to be a man. Stupidest thing you ever heard.
I don't know what could have gotten into them.
They even had a picture of my twin brother. They think it was me.
I'll see to it that nothing like this ever happens again. Ever.
I got 2 kids.
How are we supposed to know they were brother and sister?
It seems unlearn a few things that Dave and I have taught you. Just to show you how easy it is to make the same mistake. December 1987, after a 7-hour stakeout, Dave Treadway and I get what we came for. A chance to tell the wife and 13-year-old
Been executed.
You marched right in and told them?
Going for a close-up, Mr. Keegan? That's cold.
Didn't you feel awful?
story I wouldn't cover and a question I wouldn't ask. Not a moment I wouldn't tape. I was a journalist. I was writing the first draft of history. And I was wrong.
Jackie. That was the State Department calling. They've been calling the whole time we've been gone. They say reports of Daddy. They say those reports aren't true.
I don't know what to say.
I'm giving you 5 seconds to get out before I call the police.
Sorry, we got that information.
Who do you think you are? Get out of here! Just get out! You heard my mom! Turn off the camera! Leave us alone! Get out of here!
Rights of those who report about. Sure, the camera never blinks. Okay. For today's topic, dirty laundry, journalistic ethics, and how to retract the story.
I can see why you find this place so appealing.
I like being around reporters.
Still finding a way?
I said being around reporters. I like being a teacher. Oh, I have to admit there is something about the immortality of television that appeals to me.
When it comes to immortality, TV reporters have nothing on teachers.
Come on.
Name me a TV anchor who's affected your life as much as a teacher.
You know, you don't have to try and cheer me up.
Louis, may I ask you a question?
You can ask.
Generally speaking, do you remember the names of the reporters that come in here?
Generally speaking, I got no idea.
How about teachers? Do you remember the names of any of the teachers you had in, say, high school?
10th grade English, Miss Derbyshire, junior American history, Mr. Markwell, senior homeroom teacher, Miss Leary. I pass?
Yeah, you passed, Louis. Salud.
To immortality.
There's orange juice, and then there's Minute Maid, the gourmet OJ. While not everyone knows it's the perfect blending of our oranges, some for sweetness, some for rich character, anyone can love the fresh, squeezed taste of 100% pure Minute Maid. In fact, we've been America's favorite for 40 years. And when you've been this good, that long, people think of you as gourmet OJ. Minute Maid.
You say your eyes are red, irritated, dry? Don't hide them. Help them with Clear Eyes. It gets rid of the redness and, unlike the leading brand, has an extra moisturizing ingredient. Remember, Clear Eyes moisturizes too.
All kinds of chicks want beautifully clean hair. Imagine this chick was conditioned with new Silkians. This wasn't. After hours of play, chick would stay cleaner, fluffier. Conditioners, just hatched for beautiful hair.
In over half the homes in America, no other brand can out-sparkle, out-fluff, or out-satisfy a Kenmore. So you don't have to go far to find the best. Come over to our house. Kenmore, in 1 out of 2 homes in America, and exclusively at Sears.
Fiber laxatives. A woman who takes one when she's constipated may have to wait and wait for 3 days to get relief, and it can cause bloating. Why do that to yourself? Take Correctol. It gives a woman gentle overnight relief.
Next on TV101.
Wilson Felix was named Roosevelt's Teacher of the Year.
The students are like chess pieces. You know, move them around.
Do you love yourself?
No.
Of course not. There's nothing to love.
I'm finally real okay. I'm worried about Monique. I'm scared of Mr. Felix. I'm just afraid that once you leave, I won't have anything.
Oh! Start the bus!
No! Stop it!
Get your hands off her!
Tomorrow on CBS Sports, it's the World Figure Skating Championships featuring the pairs final. Then, the NCAA Basketball Championship continues with doubleheader regional finals action tomorrow on CBS Sports. Now stay tuned for West 57th and Oscar Fever, the hoopla, the hype, the business of winning Hollywood's highest honor. Next.
The Matthews family has a new baby daughter. No family should be with a live-in.
This is a Showtime Family Time presentation.
I'm still not convinced this is right for Sam.
Beth, I thought we decided to let Samantha try it. Everything will go fine.
The other school would have been better.
Mom, I don't want a school where something's wrong with everyone.
Well, he wouldn't have the bathroom problem.
I'll be fine.
Honey? Let me help you.
Jared.
Honey, I'll help you.
I got it.
You all right?
Here, honey. Be nice to see your old friends again, huh?
They all graduated last year, remember?
Well, if you need anything.
Mom, I'll be all right.